There is something so integrated about you. You are a being deeply connected to the heavenly realms, to the astral, and also to the earth, to Gaia, to the cycles of life, to the rhythms of nature. You are tapped into the celestial rhythms and to the earthly rhythms. You are connected, I feel, to all things organic because you are deeply connected to yourself on like a very pure level, and that I feel like makes you very in tune with that which feels the most alive, like pulsing with life force energy. And this is really beautiful because it keeps you easily, I feel like, tapped into all the things that are good for you. I feel like you're not somebody who has to, we're just diving straight in now, it's just coming through. I feel like you're not somebody who has to necessarily look up and research and learn everything that's good for you or bad for you. I feel like you do that anyway because you like to take care of yourself, but I feel like you sense it. Like you can pick up off the bat what is in alignment with you and what are things that bring life and what are things that like deplete life and take away life. And I feel like that natural capacity within you is what allows you to actually not even live in such a black and white arena, because you don't have to have a list of rules in your head about this stuff is bad and this stuff isn't allowed, this stuff is good, this stuff is allowed, which leads to, of course, like self-judgment as well as judgment of others. I feel like you are naturally, intuitively tapped into the frequency of things. So you can feel what is life-giving, and even when something is like necessary at a time where you like normally wouldn't interact with it or do it because for some reason situationally it is the remedy vibrationally, you're tapped into like the energy that lies behind all form, which the perception of form is real in one sense, and in another sense it's not. It's all just energy waveforms that are taking place, and you have this relationship with it. So whether you already know this about yourself or you just have those inclinations and feelings, and maybe right now you're realizing what that is now, you got it. You got that vibrational attunement. You're a subtle being. You're tapped into the subtle vibration of things. So Akasha and Keepers of the Earth, there is a very important message coming through for you right now, and it is that you are tapped in, you're tuned on, and not only do you have support right now from like the heavenly realms, from your higher self, from angels, from ascended masters, we have your Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided, which is funny because it's kind of like a double entendre. I actually don't know what entendre means, but hopefully that fits. Your guidance is divinely guided, which, let's get the card instead of my face. It means that what you're receiving in terms of intuition, in terms of inclination, in terms of steps to take in your life, or things that you're charmed by, attracted to, want to move on, want to do with your days, it's divinely guided, confirmed. You have higher communication coming through you. And if you've been in the higher communication realms for a long time, if you are a veteran to the game, you know that it comes through us all in different ways, and it's not always going to be some angel knocking at your door and giving you advice. It'll come through your own intuition, it'll come through signs and synchronicities, but mostly like, there's some sort of internal guidance system. And if you're kind of new to the game, you might not realize that this is divine guidance coming through you, but you are being guided. So if you've wondered or questioned yourself recently, don't, because this is very much saying you're in alignment. What's coming through you is from a higher space that can see the greater unfolding of things. And that is why divine guidance And the following through on that and the walking that path leads to magic and miracles, because we can't see how everything is going to work out so perfectly. At this point, maybe you can, but you know what I mean? There is a larger part of us that is a unity consciousness that knows what's happening on the other side of the world, that knows what's happening in future and past timelines, that can align up the miraculous moments perfectly, as long as we just follow that one tapped in, tuned in piece of information that we are receiving. So follow the guidance, and also know that you can talk to the ethers, to your higher power, to whatever light beings are on your team, to ask for clear guidance, to express what you need arranged for you, request the miracles that you need arranged for you, preemptively express gratitude for them arranging everything perfectly for you, for them protecting you, for them clearing the way, for them allowing you the clarity and understanding and the discernment along your path. And then you don't just have all the guidance up there in the high vibrational ethers, but you also have support from Gaia herself, support from the earth, and support from your ancestors. This is like divine support coming through on all levels. You're not alone. Ancestral support. There's very much so an ancestral energy coming through right now, because you're becoming, your transformation, your evolution, all the actions you make that are liberating, that are in alignment, they bring benefit to more than just you. They bring benefit to your whole ancestral line, before, back, in all directions. And that is why many beings are helping you. Not only that are they helping you and they're protecting you, are they lining things up for you, but you are doing things that, even if it's just like on a behavioral level, a mental level, breaking patterns, liberating certain programs from your ancestral line, all those things that you're doing, they're things that you, being the powerful soul that you are, was in a way like chosen to be the one to be able to offer this, because we are very much connected to our ancestors. And think of it as like there's so many beings rooting for you and assisting you and helping you, and also so proud of everything you've already done. It's not even like waiting to see if you'll do it. It's like already so grateful for all that you have done, even if it's just deciding to be yourself. So support from all realms is coming through to you, and whatever you feel inspired to tap into and connect to, it's waiting to assist you. We have free will, so oftentimes we have to ask, though. I think, you know, sometimes we get Hail Mary assistance, and oftentimes things are just arranged in our favor per towards what we are wanting to create and align with. I'm also seeing inner temple devotion. Your heart is a portal. This is epic, because if you haven't watched my last message, go watch it, but it's all about the heart opening that's happening that is causing an increase in your power. And this sometimes being like, it can feel overwhelming and our subconscious mind can fight back, but it's because we are literally upgrading and genuinely becoming more powerful, because the heart is a portal between the heavens and the earth, the astral realms and the earth realm. And when we are up in the higher heart, we're connected to the fifth dimension, and you can play with time and space in a different way there. That's where you like quantum leap. That's where instant manifestation can happen. And that's also where there's so much joy and unconditional love and creativity. So I'm really seeing a rise happening with you, and you being very supported in this process, and a big connection to the heart. I'm very much so sensing like we're in a season of higher heart upgrades and openings, which we must be aware that this comes with a clearing. Oh my gosh, crazy that the Pleiades comes next, because Pleiadian starseeds are very connected to the heart space, and unconditional love, creativity, beauty, double mission, visionary, channel. Yeah. Visionary and channel. You, if you're still watching this message, maybe somebody who very much so resonates with having like a powerful imagination, and this is a signal to your open upper chakras through which you receive a lot of information. Like we said, channel. Your guidance is divinely guided. It's coming from the higher realms. And then visionary, you have the ability to receive information from the higher realms, and then which is also like light codes and energy that you just receive, and then you are then the transmitter for that here. Some of it is information, what to move on, what to do, and then the visionary is holding a higher vision for yourself first and foremost, for your own life first and foremost, and then for the planet at large. That is the beauty and the dignity of somebody who has those activated upper chakras, along with that higher heart activation. You are receiving from the vibrational love spaces, and then you're also able to project from those vibrational love spaces. Okay, so I'm also seeing, which is so on point because woo, of the Aries stellium that's happening right now in tropical astrology, and Aries new moon that's happening on Friday. But if you find this message later, you're just connecting with this energy, so you can ignore my astrological spiel. But we have Ace of Wands and Eight of Wands, so this is a fast-moving rebirth of inspirational energy within you. This is soul on fire kind of energy. This is saying that a divine spark is going to engulf within you. It's going to arise within you, which also I feel like is very connected to Kundalini energy. I feel like there's like a Kundalini activation happening here actually, because I was talking about the heart center, which when the Kundalini rises, it'll push that energy up to the higher heart and then to the upper centers. And this Ace of Wands, it like starts at the base of the spine, which is where the Kundalini starts. And the Eight of Wands is all about speed and alignment. And when your chakras are aligned, when you're aligned in general, when your Ida and your Pingala are like fully aligned and the energy can move through, blocks are cleared, then the central channel, the Sushumna Nadi, opens and the Kundalini activates, rises up, and that is how you start to activate higher dimensional, higher consciousness experiences within, because it is very much scientific if we're talking about like the energetic sciences, which I feel like will become more and more prevalent as we move into the Aquarian age and beyond. But the energy literally comes up, rises, you get activated. This is how like psychic awareness, intuition starts to activate, opening the channels to receive higher downloads, and then also living from greater spaces of unconditional love, because you start to have a lived experience of being connected to all things. And when that is happening, empathy is a lived experience, because we're all one. And then right action is natural. Right action is not something you have to try to do. You automatically do it because you are connected to the interconnected web of life, the pulsating information that is sending signals out to the full body, the one full body of Christ, which we all are. Okay, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing a resurgence, siren confirmation, of energy and spiritual fire, creativity, inspiration, like desire to live life, to move your creative energy. There is going to be a resurgence within you. This might have already started to happen if you're somebody who kind of catches the energetic wave early, or it could be happening now. And what's so beautiful about this, we also have Ace of Swords, which means you are going to also be having profound clarity, because this is the energy you need for action and to create and to manifest and to move. And this is the divine clarity of knowing what to act on and what to do, which is personal for you, but that's the energy that's coming through, is a clear mind, a clear intuition. This is also like divine inspiration, divine ideas coming through, which again corresponds to your guidance is divinely guided card. And that's very much so the Ace of Swords. Divine ideas, divine information coming through your clear channel. So I'm getting like full operating system is coming online. So if you're not feeling this yet, you will. And the King of the earthly plane, King of Pentacles, I'm getting there's such profound potential with all of this energy, with all of this clarity, to create a greater level of abundance and sovereignty for you that is in alignment with the thriving of all beings and of the earth itself. Very much so like new earth sovereignty, new earth abundance. And so I feel as if because this card came out last, it is as if you will be receiving the clarity and the ideas and the intuition and the energy to fulfill those divine ideas and intuition through, that will lead you step by step, rather quickly, I'm seeing, to greater levels of abundance. So I'm seeing, make those moves, baby. Make those moves. Yeah. Yes. I love this for you. I think that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. Be blessed.